I'd have to agree that I'm against any new taxes, and I have to agree with what some of the others said as far as we have to live within our means. Now that's also an issue that that has come up in the past as far as cities looking for new monies, trying to complete projects and things like that. Well, some cities have a full-time position, which is a grant administrator position, where they spend 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, looking for money, applying for grants, trying to get money for the city to get jobs done and complete so that we do not have to tax the citizens. And perhaps that's something that Azusa needs right now. They need to hire somebody who will spend every day working, trying to apply for grants, trying to get monies for the city so that we don't have to put any more taxes on our citizens. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Carrillo, what are your views on local parcel property taxes? Would you vote for or against this type of taxation?
Well, first of all, let's remember that any time we vote for anything, we also suffer through it or gain through it, through those resources being brought in. Do I want to tax myself? Absolutely not. Who wants additional taxes? I don't. As a matter of fact, what I'd like to do is I'd like to offer some of the residents in town tax breaks. And one of the proposals that our Historic Commission has talked about, and I feel needs to be brought back into discussion, is the Mills Act. So we have many historic homes in Azusa that qualify for historical status and are on historic registries. The Mills Act allows for property tax for property owners on those historic homes to qualify for up to 40 to 60% off of their property taxes so that they can reinvest it into their homes and have them brought back to historic value. That creates an atmosphere in the downtown and the communities all around that creates charm, it creates historic value, and it makes the houses and property values go up. So do I want to see additional taxes brought on to myself or to you guys? Absolutely not. Would I like to see more tax breaks for those property owners? Absolutely.
Thank you. Mrs. Cruz, next question. We're going to start with you. What plans do you have to bring activities to the youth in our community?
Let's start by funding the programs that we cut in 2004. And also, let's start using our grant monies for the intention that they were. For example, just recently, the City Council dropped the graffiti program from the Community Block Grant Funds. Community Block Grant Funds is a federal grant specifically earmarked for graffiti programs. Also, I am tired of seeing felonies for 14-year-olds. I read this and it seems like it's a success story, additional 53 arrests. I'm sorry, it's a failure of society. We need funding for the Boy Scout groups, for the boxing, all the good programs we already have. We need to start supporting them. And let's stop felonies for 14-year-olds who have a little marker in their pocket. I'm really tired of seeing that. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Macias, what plans do you have to bring activities to the youth in our community?
Well, the word there is positive activities. How about a teen center? How about working with the school district for after-school programs? How about adding funds to programs like the homework house as opposed to taking away funds for them? These are proven programs that we can use the model for to expand into other programs. How about giving added funding to our after-school sports program through our Parks and Rec department? How about giving the kids an after-school alternative, some extracurricular activity, and making sure that we work with the school district to offer programs like band, like sports, like junior trades, partnering up with the Chamber of Commerce maybe, giving them internships. I got my start in investment banking through an internship. How about looking at internship programs, whether it's a journeyman, whether it's working at the local bank, whether it's working